I think all the barbecue's gone to my hips. I'm feeling really body conscious today. But that's cool, because today's episode is all about the body and wine tasting. Welcome back to DiVino Wine School. I'm Annie Shapiro, certified sommelier, and I cannot wait to take this dress off. So let's talk about body and wine tasting. So today is day 12, all about the body and wine tasting. If I ask you to name a full-bodied, robust wine, could you do it? Give it a try in the comments below. I'll be checking. Once again, wine is just like us. It comes in all shapes and sizes, from light-bodied to medium-bodied to full-bodied. Your taste is yours alone, and depending on what you're eating and what you're in the mood for, there is no perfect body. What there is a balanced body, a body that matches the color, the aroma, the flavors, and the finish. When we talk about the body, we are talking about the way the wine sits on your palate, how it fills your mouth, literally, how it feels. If you brought some wine to class today, pour yourself a little glass. I've got Vinho Verde, and as usual, I brought along some common scent notes found in this dry white Portuguese wine, including watermelon, honeydew, and lime. If you're doing this at home, take a moment to smell some of these things and see if they show up in your glass. Remember, enrollment to DiVino Wine School is totally free. The link is right down there below, and when you enroll, you find out in advance what we're drinking, what we're smelling, and you get a copy of all the class notes so you can follow along. Have a look at the color and consistency of this wine. How deep is the color? How opaque is it? Does it cling to the sides of the glass when you swirl it, or does it wash away like water? How about the nose? How intense are the aromas? Is it light and bright, or are the aromas more intense and mature? Depending on the wine, you may already know what to expect. Take mine, for example. The color is pale yellow. It swishes around in the glass like water. These light citrus notes of melon and watermelon and lime, they don't surprise me. Now, take a nice long sip. Don't be shy. Swish it around in your mouth a little. You wouldn't do this in public, but it's good for learning. With enough practice, determining the body of wine is one of the easier aspects of wine tasting to master. The body of wine has to do with alcohol and extract. Alcohol molecules are more viscous than water molecules, and wine is made up of at least 75 to 80% water. Just like our bodies. Viscosity, in simple science, is a molecule's ability to hold itself together under stress. I know, right? Maybe there is something to having a glass of wine to relax. But seriously, movement, temperature changes, alcohol is much less susceptible than water, which is why water washes off your palate quickly and alcohol sticks around. It's also why water freezes faster and alcohol stays fresh longer. That is viscosity, and you can feel it. Extract, on the other hand, is everything you get in the winemaking process besides alcohol and water. Extract includes a lot of things from the skin, like tannins, polyphenols, and acids, as well as sugar and glycerol from the juice. All of these elements contribute to the feel and flavor of the wine, so the more intense they are, the fuller the body you have. Imagine a classical California Cabernet made with big, ripe, juicy grapes grown in a sunny climate. They're swollen up with sugar that transforms into alcohol, leaving you with a pretty intense alcohol content of about 14%. Age it in oak barrels. Are you still with me? Have you had a wine that sounds like this? If so, let me know in the comments. The color is a deep, opaque ruby red. With all those color molecules in there weighing it down, this is definitely a robust, full-bodied wine, no doubt about it. Compare that image to my easy breezy Vinho Verde, the wine I brought today. See how it splashes around in the glass? Vinho Verde in Portuguese translates to green or young. Usually these wines are a pale yellow color, even a little greenish, with a very simple, clean nose. So there's not a lot of color extract in there weighing down the palate. Vinho Verdes can even be a little fizzy, and the alcohol content is rarely higher than 11%. This is a great example of a light-bodied wine. So what I want you to take away from today's body-conscious lesson is when determining the body of wine in your glass, ask yourself, how does it feel compared to water? See you next time for Lucky Day 13, all about the finish. But don't worry, our journey is far from finished. We have a lot more to go, and I'm sure you have questions, so don't be shy, put them in the comments, I'll be sure to check it out. And be sure to subscribe and enroll so you can stay up to date with what we're tasting, smelling, and talking about. Cheers!